This video will cover the steps on how to configure the profile-based configuration for the QB-MP8000 and on the ORiNOCO AP-8100 via PVNMS version 1.1.0. Please note this feature is currently not available on the QB-MP800 series. Now it's time to do the actual configuration, retrieval of the profile. Now to do so, what we're going to be working the topology area. So I have my two radios. Now the radio that has the config file that we want to retrieve from is called the source, and where we're going to stick it to is called the target. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to my source, right click, I'm going to go to retrieve file. You're going to see this pop up. Let me go over some of these items here. We have profile name. Now you could name this whatever you want, just as long as it has a .cfg. That's all that matters. So in my case, let's go ahead and name it default 8. Okay. So you could also see here there's some characters that are not allowed, and just go ahead and don't use them. You have the TFTP server, which is built in. Then you also have these excluded parameters. The ones that are checked are going to be excluded. You typically do not want your IP address information. If you have 5, 6, 7 radios, you do not want a IP conflict. So when you're done doing everything here, just go ahead and select Retrieve Profile. Give it a second. You should see a little box that's going to come up. Retrieve success. Great. Close. Now, the next step is to go ahead and actually load the config file from the source to the target. So what we do is we go to Schedule Tasks, Add Task, Apply Profile. As you can see, it only applies to these radios. Click Next. So it came from 2. We're going to stick it on 3. Okay, we're going to do default 8. Next, and call it whatever we want, but let's just call this config. You can have your dependency. If it's dependent on something, go ahead. Start time, you could set it up whatever time you want. If you want to repeat, or if you wanted to email individuals as this is going on, go ahead and do so. Click Finish, and it should pop up here. Now, I want to run this right now. I'm going to highlight and click Run Now. So what you should see is this. If you do not see this, if there's any errors, then the information that we covered previously, go back and review again. To learn more about Proxim Wireless and our solutions, please visit us at proxim.com or follow us at Twitter @Proxim.